Okay, today, I think I've been trying to figure out some new videos that I could kind of put out. Been wanting to get started on YouTube for a while now, and I think that's what we're gonna do. Gonna try this out. If it works well, then we'll keep doing it. If you guys like it, give me a thumbs up, and we'll keep continuing this. So today, I want to talk about what new MMOs need to do to kind of bring you in. I know there's quite a few, and everybody's opinion is going to be different. So this is not like you may have your own views, but the way I see it is basically most of the new MMOs are kind of going towards, I don't know what you would say, more high graphics. I think that's one of the major problems. I think with me, not everybody can play these crazy graphics games, and it's really sad because not a lot of people can afford a badass computer, But I think that's one way. They need to at least make it to where you can play. I mean, if you want really nice graphics, it's not hard to get a new graphics card and stuff. But another thing is, I think most people tend to not really focus on their in-game content. I think that's what's deterred me from a lot of games. Go in, and these newer games are really basically, they make it doable, easy to level to get to the end. But then when you get to the end, there's not really anything there for you to really do. I mean, take Guild Wars for example. Guild Wars 2, really liked the game, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed playing it, but when I got to the end game there, it's just like, there's nothing to do. The PvP was nice. It was hard, but it didn't really want to keep you drawn in the whole time. I mean, and gears were easy to get, super easy. Have in-game gears. I kept on there, and I think, honestly, about a week. And then I was bored. There was nothing else to do. I mean, you can do dungeons and stuff, but you make a ton of money on your way. You can even, and one thing I really liked about Guild Wars was their marketplace. Like, you can basically do it like the stock market. I mean, you can take chances. I mean, buy some gold and then hold on to it, or trade in some gold and hold on to it, or stuff like that, with their marketplace, and turn it into their cash currency, which was really cool. I like that. That was a great idea. I just think most games nowadays really don't focus on in-game content. I think they need to do more of that. A really good game for me also was Vindictus. They have, I'd say, it's kind of controversial on their in-game content. As of right now, they have the level 80 cap, but it's so hard to save up any kind of money to afford any of the gears and their weapons. I mean, people are wanting 500 something million gold, and that's a lot, maybe even more than that, for a level 80 weapon, and that's just one weapon. Your gears are almost the exact equivalent for each piece, and that's really hard. I don't know why they did it like that. Their economy is really bad, but the game is awesome. I love the game. I love their enhancement system. It is a love-hate relationship with their enhancement system. Because you can break your weapon and you can't protect at pass plus 10, but I think that's a really good incorporation. A lot of people need to do that, and I think some games, nowadays, a lot of people love free-to-play games. But nowadays, I think free-to-play games are really more expensive to play than pay-to-play, which is kind of ironic. But I think that kind of describes itself, I take Star Wars, The Old Republic for example. I mean, you really don't need anything in their cash shop unless you want to be really cool looking. You can buy some of their suits they have. But if you subscribe, you get more EXP, more money, and other things like that for leveling. But you don't really need to. I'd rather to subscribe though, because you get cash every month for their cash shop and things like that. And it really helps the leveling process of that. Star Wars was a really good game for me. It's just really heavy load on your computer. I couldn't really PvP or anything because when you get into a heavy damage area where there's a lot of people, it gets rough. It's rough. A couple other things. Is basically I think they need to focus more on the in-game content. I know a couple games that are just grind fest from hell, complete grind fest, and that's really, oh my god, it's terrible. Nobody wants to spend a year of their life grinding to get to the end, you know? And honestly, I think what was the game coming out? I think it was a Blade and Soul. That looked really good. I'd like to play that. A really unknown game too that I played recently. I don't think many people know about this because it's not really highly advertised. It's called APB Reloaded. Very, very good game. Hard on your computer there again, but it's very, very good. It's basically Grand Theft Auto, you know. It's really cool. I like how they have that set up. Hell, it's criminals versus cops. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, and jack any cars. Didn't really get too far in it, but everything about it I liked. Making money was fairly simple. I mean, you go into once you enter, I call it like PvP mode. It basically gives you a mission to do, and it's you against the enforcers, depending on how many people are around that area and stuff. And you get money whether you fail or not, you know. And I thought that was really cool. And plus, it's Grand Theft Auto Online, basically. How could you not love that? I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I'll do more of them. Try to think of new things to discuss. New games. Anybody think of any new games coming out? Let me know in the comments, and we will see you guys later.